Hello everyone, I am that one math seatmate, and today I'll be teaching you about basic addition and carrying. This is actually a part 2 of my last video on how to do basic addition, and I assume that you've already mastered basic addition and that you don't have to rely on the number line or the list of numbers that we had in the last video. I assume that you'd be able to do addition just fine without them, so we'd be doing this without a problem. So let's start. First problem we have is 13 plus 8. Now we're going to do this in our format that we used in the last video, which is writing 13 at the top here and putting a plus sign here and writing 8 underneath with a bar here. Now we're going to do this normally, going from up going down. So we have 3 plus 8, that will equal to 11. So what we're going to do is to put our second digit up top here. Now, this is what is called carrying. You're going to carry our second digit and put it at the top of our setup here, because we're going to be adding the second digit to our original digit here at the top. So 1 plus 1 over here will become 2, which means that 13 plus 8 will equal to 21. Now, the next one we have here is 15 plus 7. Going to write in our setup over here. So, let's continue. 5 plus 7 will equal to 12. So we're going to write 2 here, our first digit, and we're going to write 1 at the top, which means we're going to carry 1 here. So 1 plus 1 will become 2. So the answer to 15 plus 7 will be 22. Now, of course, you can still count up from 15 7 times, which will give you the same answer, 22, but I assume that you already know how to do addition without counting up, as you as it is obvious that it'll equal to 12. But if you're already used to counting up and you can already predict where it's already going to go, you don't have to use the number line or the list of numbers anymore. Now the next thing here is 14 plus 9. So we're going to write 14 here plus 9. Okay, so 4 plus 9 will equal to 3. We're going to write 1 here, we're going to carry 1 to the next number here. Now 1 plus 1 will become 2, which means 14 plus 9 will equal to 23. Next one we have here is 17 plus 2. So we're going to write 17 at the top here, of course, normally, and add 2 to the bottom. Now, 7 plus 2 will equal to 9. There will be no carrying needed here because, of course, 9 is under 10 or it is less than 10. We're only going to carry a digit or a number, specifically 1, if the number itself, the sum of these two numbers itself, equals to 10 or above. So, of course, 9 is below 10, so no carrying will be needed. All we have to do is to take 1, our digit here, and bring it down here, which means 17 plus 2 will equal to 19. So let's have a few more examples here. We have 27 plus 6. We're going to write it in the same format as earlier. 27 at the top and 6 at the bottom, at the plus sign and the line. So now 7 plus 6 will equal to 13. We're going to write 3 at the bottom and we're going to put 1 or carry 1 at the top. We're going to add these two numbers and 1 plus 2 will become 3, which means 27 plus 6 will equal to 33. Now, going to the next number, this is going to be a two-digit number added to a two-digit number. So, that of course that doesn't mean we'll have a three-digit number. That means we'll need a number that both equals to 100 or more. These two, of course, don't equal to 100 itself. So let's try it. 24 at the top and write 17 at the bottom, like this. This is what it's going to look like when you're adding two-digit numbers with this layout. Now, 7 plus 4, or 4 plus 7, will be 11. So, which means we're going to write 1 here and carry 1 at the top. Now, we're going to add 1 to 2, which gives us 3. Now, since we're going to have 3 here, we still haven't added it to the 1 at the bottom. So, since we have 3 now, we're going to add 3 to 1 over here at the bottom. So, 3 plus 1 will become 4. Thus, the answer to 24 plus 17 will be 41. The addition process does get a lot longer if you have bigger numbers, and it'll get a lot longer and more tricky if you're not careful. So that'll be it for now. The next video, I'll teach you how to add bigger numbers. These numbers include adding 3-digit numbers to 2-digit numbers, or 3-digit numbers to 3-digit numbers. But that'll be it for this video. Again, I am that one math seatmate you'll always have in math class, and I hope you learned something in today's video. That'll be all. Bye.